Hello everyone, myself Dipti Chapaneria from LP Savani Vidya Bhavan, and today we are going to learn our Standard 1 subject English lesson number 7, The Missing Picnic Food. So students, you can see on the screen or in your textbook the heading lesson number 7, The Missing Picnic Food. So let's get started the story. Once upon a time, there was a forest fire in a big forest. Once upon a time, there was a big forest fire. Then all the little animals that lived there ran as fast as they could to get away from the hot flames. As you can see in the picture, there are hot fire flames are there, and all the animals are rushing outside the forest. Squirrels, foxes, snakes, turtles, rabbits, mice, and many other animals had to find new homes. Some of them went to other forests, some of them went to parks, and some of them actually had to make their little homes in the yards of human beings. So they all were searching their new homes, and some find their homes in other forests, some in parks, and some had to find their homes in the backyards or the yards of human beings. Then far away from the fire forest was a house where three little children lived. Their names were Thomas, Kathy, and Carrie. So far away from the forest fire, from that forest where it was a fire, far away, there was a house where three children were living. Their name was Thomas, Kathy, and Carrie. Then they all went to school, but on this day in September, it was Saturday. So regularly they all went to school. But on this day in September, in the month of September, this was the day, which day? It was a Saturday. So Saturday was the holiday. So they had been playing all morning. So it was the day of holiday, Saturday of the September month. So they all were playing all the morning, just playing and playing, like all of you does, same like that. Then now it was lunchtime, and so they were hungry. They asked their mom if they could have lunch, and she said, "Why don't you have a picnic in the backyard?" Their mom gave them an idea that they should have a picnic in the backyard of the home. Then that sounded like a great idea. They were happy. But where in the backyard? They asked their mom. Mom told them to lay a picnic blanket on the green grassy grass near the old strawberry bushes. While they were doing that, she would make some salads, carrot sticks, and some yummy peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. The kids had spread out the picnic blanket. They ran into the kitchen to help their mom bring the things to the backyard. First, the carrot sticks and some fruit juices were ready. So, Thomas, Kathy, and Carrie brought these things and arranged them carefully onto the picnic blanket. Now, here, they were all like taking all the things outside the kitchen to the actual picnic spot, which is in the backyard of the home. They again ran back to bring the other things. When they brought the sandwiches to the backyard, something was wrong. They found the carrot sticks missing. Now, what is happening? Why the carrot sticks are missing, which they have just kept? Where were the carrot sticks? They were all gone. "This must be a trick," said Kathy. Let us leave the sandwiches here and see what happens. Then they ran back and told Mom that someone had stolen the carrot sticks. Mom hurried out with them to the backyard. They tell all the things to the mummy, and mummy comes out and they all watch. But now not only were the carrot sticks missing, but also the sandwiches were not to be seen. Now this time not only the carrot sticks but sandwiches were also missing. That is what the lesson is, the missing picnic food. Then everyone spread out and looked behind trees, bushes, and just about everywhere. Unfortunately, they couldn't find the carrot sticks, the sandwiches, or anyone hiding. Finally, Mom said, "Well, your drinks are still out here. I shall make new sandwiches. You all go ahead and eat them out here, and maybe something will turn up." As they were almost finishing their lunch, Carrie looked over at the strawberry bushes and saw something move. Then she softly said, "Shh," to Thomas and Kathy. "There's something wiggling over there. See, the bush is moving." So everyone sat very still, and a little brown animal came to the edge of the bushes and looked at them. It was a rabbit. On seeing them all, it quietly hopped back into the bushes. Mom had watched the rabbit too, and she said that she had never seen a rabbit in the backyard before. She thought that maybe because of the forest fire she had needed to look for a new home and food. As she was thinking correctly that the rabbit need to find a new home because of the forest fire. "Maybe we can keep feeding this rabbit and she will stay here for a long time," said Mom. The children too agreed happily. That is just what they did. They fed the little rabbit every day. A few weeks went by, the weather turned cooler, and finally winter came and they didn't see the rabbit. Now the season has changed. Now the winter season has arrived and they couldn't see the rabbit anywhere. All winter, Thomas, Kathy and Carrie worried about the rabbit, and the children are worried about the rabbit. Was she cold? Was she scared? Did she move somewhere else? Finally, spring came. They watched for the rabbit day after day, like they were waiting eagerly for the rabbit. In early April, when the trees had just a few leaves, Thomas, Kathy and Carrie took the food out to the bushes, and as they watched, the little rabbit came out and grabbed it. They were thrilled. Thrill here means they were very happy to see that rabbit is all safe. They were thrilled to see that pet alive and safe. Whatever she had done and wherever she had gone during the winter, she was fine now, they thought. The kids continued to feed her, and one day when the little rabbit came out to get her food, she had 4 little rabbits with her. And then, "Oh Mom, did you see our rabbit is a mummy rabbit?" said Carrie. They recognized that the rabbit is Mummy Rabbit, and now she has 4 little baby rabbits. So, from that time on, the kids fed the rabbits, and year after year, there was always a little rabbit family that lived in their old strawberry bushes in their backyard. So, children, hope all of you have enjoyed this story. Now, what this story tells us that people should be kind with all the animals. Hope all of you had enjoyed. Thank you.